Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm CTigirsGaming, and in this video we'll be talking about the new official Call of Duty 2022 and Warzone 2 details. You heard that right, everything we talk about in this video is 100% confirmed and official from Infinity Ward themselves, and let me tell you, the future of Call of Duty is looking really amazing. If you guys are excited for COD 2022, then make sure to see for the like button, and also we are on the road to 1k subscribers, so if you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe and let's reach that goal together. Without further ado, let's get on to it. This all started yesterday when a lot of the Call of Duty content creators were invited via a call to talk with the Infinity Ward development team led by the franchise director Patrick Kelly. In this call, they actually revealed a lot about Call of Duty 2022 and also Warzone 2. The very first thing they mentioned is that Call of Duty 2022 will be a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2019. Now, to be honest with you guys, this was already expected with how successful Modern Warfare 2019 was, and also the cliffhanger at the end with the Task Force 141. It was pretty much obvious that they were doing a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2019, but now of course it has been officially confirmed. Unfortunately, the thing that was not confirmed in this call was the title of the game. Although all of us are saying it's going to be called Modern Warfare 2, that could be wrong, that was just a rumor. It might be called something else. However, I'm pretty certain that Modern Warfare name will be in the title. Everybody knows the name Modern Warfare. Even if you haven't played it, you hear Modern Warfare, you straight away know it's Call of Duty. And for marketing purposes and to get everybody hyped, you must include the name Modern Warfare. So it is pretty much confirmed that Modern Warfare is going to be there. However, is it going to be called 2? Maybe 2 but in Roman numerals? We are not sure. Unfortunately, they did not confirm it. They also did not show any cover art or box art, anything like that. All they said was it's going to be a direct sequel to Modern Warfare 2019. Moving on, Patrick Kelly also confirmed that Call of Duty 2022, matter of fact, I'm just going to call it Modern Warfare 2 for the sake of this video so it doesn't get confusing. Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 will be built on a completely new engine, and all future Call of Duty games beyond Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 will also be on the same new engine. Now, as you guys know, Treyarch has its own engine that they built Call of Duty on, and when it comes to Sledgehammer Games and Infinity Ward, they share the same engine that we had Modern Warfare 2019 and also currently Vanguard on, and with each developer using different engine that created a lot of problems, but we'll get to that a bit later on. Charlie Intel stated that even though Call of Duty is moving to using only one engine for all developers for all future Call of Duty games, they still want Treyarch games to feel like Treyarch titles and for Modern Warfare games to have that Modern Warfare feel to it. In this call, they also said that Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 were built together from the ground up, and that's what you expect when you use a new engine. If they were still using the old engine for the newer games, all they had to do was bring the assets from the older games, put them in the new one, and they can work from there. But with the new engine, they have to build it from the ground up, and they said that they were extremely excited for this year's game, and to be honest with you guys, that sounds promising. Alongside that, they also said that Warzone 2 will be a massive evolution of Battle Royale. Now, I'm gonna speak more about that in a couple of minutes, because alongside all of this information, they also gave us the biggest teaser, and that is a new sandbox mode is coming. Yes, you heard that right, a new sandbox mode is coming. Now, this one has been rumored for months and months. They've compared it to Hazard Zone from Battlefield 2042. They've also said that it's going to be a Call of Duty's take on Escape from Tarkov. Unfortunately, they didn't give us more information about this new game mode. All they said is that a new sandbox mode is coming, and that's it. Now let's go back and talk about Warzone. They've mentioned a lot of things about the current Warzone and also Warzone 2. They start off by saying, we messed up, we broke it, we're not happy with it, no excuses. This is basically the developers acknowledging that the current state of Warzone is a complete mess, and according to Charlie Intel, the development team vowed to fix all of these issues starting with Season 2. Now, it's no secret that the current state of Warzone is absolutely a mess. It's a terrible game as it is right now. You have cheaters ruining the game, they are flying vehicles, there are game breaking exploits, bugs, issues. All of these things are ruining Warzone, but the developers acknowledged all of these issues and they promised that change is coming, which is very good. Alongside all of that, they've also admitted it was embarrassing to launch the Warzone Pacific update in December and then have it broken for weeks. But here's the head scratcher in this. If you knew the Warzone Pacific update was going to be broken and you were leaving on holiday for weeks, why did you launch it in December? Why didn't you launch it after you came back from your holidays? Then you would have been back at your offices, and any issues that arise in Warzone, you could have simply fixed it and not been gone for weeks without communication, without any updates, without any fixes. All you had to do was launch the Warzone Pacific update after the holidays, and everything would have been 10 times better in my opinion. Like I said earlier, it's no secret the current state of Warzone is absolutely terrible, but what actually caused this? How did we get here? Well, it all started with the integration of Black Ops Cold War, because in this call they mentioned that at first Warzone was just intended to be an extension of Modern Warfare. Then once it became popular, they integrated two games, Black Ops Cold War and Vanguard, and after the integration, the developers found themselves in a situation where they've got caught up and put a lot of energy to fix it. By then, the game became bloated and hard to find what caused bugs, and of course, if it is hard to find what causes bugs, how are they gonna fix it? So that's the issue, the integration of the two new games, because at first it was only supposed to be an extension of Modern Warfare. Patrick Kelly goes on to state that when Black Ops Cold War was added to Warzone, Warzone didn't feel like Modern Warfare anymore, but also didn't feel like Black Ops either. The game just existed, and they are working to ensure that the future of Warzone 2 does not feel the same as the current Warzone. He then follows that up by saying that Infinity Ward will be once again the lead developers of Warzone 2 with Raven Software as the co-developers. He then straight up admitted that they've absolutely messed up how they did the current Warzone, and they are working to make sure that that does not happen again. He says, and I quote, "We don't always get things right. It takes long time to fix some things which they want to change. We mess things up, we break our backs to try and make the best game we can." He then follows that up by saying what's coming this year will be disruptive in how ambitious the new content is. I am extremely excited for this year's game because there's a lot in it. If I say so myself, with everything that Patrick Kelly said, it definitely got me hyped for COD 2022. I'm very excited. I cannot wait to learn more. Also in this call, they talked about the biggest issue for Warzone on consoles, and that is the F4V slaughter. Will it ever come to consoles? Well, the answer is yes and no. When it comes to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, they are capable of adding an F4V slaughter on Warzone. However, the problem lies with the last gen consoles, and unfortunately there will never be an F4V slaughter on the last gen consoles because they say that they do not have the confidence that they can maintain frame rates on last gen consoles, as the last gen is the biggest player base for Call of Duty. They say that adding console F4V slaughter would be like adding a slider that says here's how to slide your frame rate down, and that's not good. So there's the answer to why we will never get an F4V slaughter for Warzone on consoles, because the majority of the Call of Duty player base is on last gen consoles, and if they add it to the last gen consoles, they will not be able to maintain high frame rate, and of course that will ruin the game even more. But not only that, they also say that they do not want to further increase the skill gap. They say that an F4V slaughter benefits high skilled players mainly, so not only does the last gen consoles not allow the developers to add an F4V slaughter because of frame rates, but even if they could, they wouldn't, because that would also increase the skill gap even more. And of course, with the majority of the player base for Call of Duty being on last gen consoles, they do not want to lose even more people than what they already are. So F4V slaughter on the current Warzone will be an absolute no. However, for Warzone 2, if it is only exclusive to the next gen consoles, then most likely there will be an F4V slaughter. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this was a very eventful day. We got confirmation of COD 2022 and Warzone 2. We also got confirmation of a new sandbox mode coming to COD 2022. They've also acknowledged all their mistakes and that they are working to fix it. This is very good. I cannot wait for the future of Call of Duty. It looks very promising. I am very hyped for Call of Duty 2022. I hope it can bring back Call of Duty once again to the top like it was before. What I want from you guys is make sure to tell me in the comment section down below, what are your thoughts on this? Are you guys excited? Are you not? Tell me what you're thinking about all of this. But with all that being said, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to see for the like button. 15 Call of Duty, make sure to subscribe, turn on notification bell and join notification squad, and I'll catch you guys later.